you know. But it kind of started. It was crazy, like how it started for me, because it was a girl I was working at a water place. And a girl was getting her. They were doing custom labels for water, and the girl that was rapping was getting her own label water on her labels. Mm-hmm. And she would come, and somehow somebody told her that I rap, and she told me to come down to the Pearl Lounge of Central Avenue, 15B, and we used to do like 4 or 5 shows there a week. We was burning them up and go to work every day, tired. It didn't matter, but it was just the hunger in us, cause we ain't had that opportunity previously in Jackson. So once I came, I called up one of my partners. Another one came up here. Then shit, before I know it, they was going back. Some stayed, some, you know, just stopped rapping, you know, and I just kept going. Cause music was my love. My third album coming out June 25th.
Okay.
Yeah, called The Life of Jon. It's my best work yet. You know, I'm gonna drop another mixtape too. I got some mixtapes that I've been sitting on for some years. You know, like some old DTS stuff that we had in the group that I never really had a chance to release, but I got some things back in order. I got like my production game for the internet team. I got them back in order now. So we trying to catch the world up on all this stuff, you know, the visuals that they missed, just in case they thought we wasn't working throughout them years. So I was listening to songs, man. I got songs from 2000. You know, that's 17-year-old music. I got songs older than so many rappers.
Right. And it's probably relevant. I mean, it's probably still...
I can put it out right now.
Right.
They'll never know it was
right, unless you told them.
Yep. Not unless they could tell in my voice I sounded younger.
Right.
You know, but other than that. You know.
Mm-hmm. But I don't remember if I ever met Twan, but like I said, I've been down to DC and dealt with DC artists because of just being in this scene, like different competitions that happened, and DC artists were coming up here, you know, to perform or whatever, and I made connections with a lot of them. And like I said, me and 20, we always been Facebook friends, but I don't think we ever met face to face. So we did this show, but I had been down, like I said, been down to DC and made a lot of mutual friends. Like I had one encounter with Dre in the paint, and it wasn't a good one.
Yeah, that's how it started out with me and him too.
Yeah, so
he used to put me on the back of his shows, like the last artist.
Yeah.
And I had just worked my way up from him. But yeah, Dre, you know, Dre's a cool guy. You know, once you get to know him, but for some reason, like I don't know, he made you prove something to him for some reason. Well, that's what he did with me.
Yeah.
He made me prove to him that I wanted to be, you know, talking about.
I went to the DMV Awards one year. It was a long time ago, and it was crazy, to say the least. It was craziness. It was huge in there. Like I got to see a lot of people that I was friends with on Facebook. I got to see them there at the awards and stuff. So you know, my friend, her name is Nonya. She sings, and she was the first person that paid me to take pictures of her. She was the first artist to pay me to take pictures. I was like, what? She's like, no, I want to pay you to take pictures. Want me to take pictures of her and her manager at the event. I was like, wow.
Wow.
I was like, I mean.
The one thing about music, you know, by it exploding like that, it opened up a lot of jobs and a lot of other avenues and lanes for other, you know, revenue to come in.
Right. So I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I don't even think I was the Baltimore Paparazzi at that time. I might have been. I don't remember. Might have been. It might have been just starting out. But. And it's crazy because there's a lot of artists that are from here that won't even do shows down in D.C. We're only like 45 minutes or so away.
That's crazy.
You know, I'm like...
But see, that just tells you a little bit of, you know, about them.
They're not ready to...
It ain't really what they want to do.
Right, not at all.
When it's what you want to do, you won't come no matter how far.
Right.
I had a show... maybe about a month and a half ago in Detroit. I drove all the way there.
Oh my God.
Non-stop. I'm talking about, I was so excited. And I didn't know what to expect. Man, I had never been to the Midwest. You know, and it was a good opportunity for me.
Right.
You know, Then about 3 weeks ago, we did a show up in Secaucus, New Jersey. I drove straight there as soon as I got from working. I went straight there. You know, when you want to do this, just you gonna make it a way
right.
instead of find a way not to do it.
Yeah, because that's always been my thing. Like when I first came in the scene, when I first came on the scene, it was from an artist hit me on my MySpace page. I didn't know anything about the Baltimore scene at all, but through him, I met different people and different avenues or whatever. But also with him, I was going to Brooklyn, New York every month. We were hopping on the mega bus and going to Brooklyn, or a couple times we drove up there. So I got to see. I was like, oh yeah. So I met so many people by doing that. I met a promoter he's in New York right now. I met him through a show he did down here. I met another promoter who's in Providence, Rhode Island. So I'm like, I'm telling people all the time, you want to travel, you want to do shows, hey, I'll hook you up. You can go to New York, you can go to Rhode Island, you could do this, that, and the third, da. And they don't.
I performed in New York twice.
I love New York.
I love New York. Shout out to Manhattan, Brooklyn, Harlem, all of New York.
Right.
Love it all.
Cause like I said, when we was going to Brooklyn, it was like you could just feel hip hop.
Yeah.
When you got there, you could just feel it. It wasn't the fact that
And they got that competitive nature. Like if you're a competitor, when you meet a New York artist, you can see the starving in them. Like in Jackson, how the artists sometimes we be starving to get an opportunity, and that right there can make you better than what you really is.
It's crazy because I don't like when you hear somebody say, oh, I've never we went to, it's like 2.5 hours away in Pennsylvania, and watched everybody at this bar just go crazy with every act that hit that stage. Like, I'm just like, okay, because we got there late, because it was 2.5 hours away, and I'm like, are they already like really, really drunk? Because it was like so much love and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, here in Baltimore, when I watch, because I'm a people watcher, so I watch everybody around me, and you could tell who is with the artist and who is not. Me, like if somebody's on stage, they good, they dope as I don't know what, I'll be like, oh wow, okay, and I'm vibing, I'm taking pictures. You can always tell if I like the artist by how many pictures I take. No lie at all. So I'm just like, somebody just sent me a message. I'm doing a stripper show, and I was at another event, and she had on clothes, and she was dry, and I was looking at her, and I asked the girl, I was like, is that Tsunami? She was like, yes. I thought so, because she left that much of an impression on me. She's kind of short, but she's thick, and I was just like, oh,
the truth.
Yes. There was some, like I said, there's a lot of them girls, like, I'll be like, oh, why are you stripping? Like, I might as well be out there looking like this, because you're not cute at all. But yeah, it takes a lot of courage to me, it takes a lot of courage for those young ladies to dance and do all that stuff.
Yeah, you got to be brave or high.
Or both.
Or both.
I guess to play it, because it's already 7:30. I'm going to play a couple of these songs here. You actually sent me 3 songs, because you sent me 2 in one other email, 2 at the other email. But one of them was the same, but I only got 2 of them. This one says, the letters to the DMV.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hear it, because the way the system is messed up. But everybody that's listening is going to be able to hear it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to play this song, and then we'll come right back. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hear it, because there ain't no things listening. But, yeah. While I was sitting here, I put the app on this phone. I deleted Messenger and put it on this phone, because that's the first time it's ever done that. It's got really hot and acted stupid. But yeah, like I told you, Bankhead didn't show up, so the whole 2 hours is on you.
Don't worry, more than happy.
Yeah, but yeah, so Because it's playing. I don't know why. Like I said, we're doing a new system, so I don't know what's going on. I come in here, he's like, why are you so upset? I was like, because I'm running late. I went from, Lisa, can I hold your camera? I said, can you hold what? He was like, well, I mean, I'd rather you be here. Da, da, da. Okay, well, I'll bring my camera. Well, who I thought was going to shoot the video disappeared. So I ended up shooting the video in the studio. Wow. And then we went down on Preston Street. We went down on Preston. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to get ready to leave, so we got to start shooting. They were talking about getting up on the damn rooftops and shit. I was like, is there any way that we could be down here and you be shooting and then you could pan up and show them up on the rooftop? I said, you would pick the rooftop of a 3-story building. Couldn't use the 2-story building over on this side. You want to use a 3-story. So I don't know what they did. They were going somewhere else to shoot.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need to start shooting me some videos. I ain't been able to hit, like, I had this guy that I started out shooting videos with, and he just don't seem like he interested in working with me no more. Cause I always would, when somebody tell me something, I'm gonna take you for what you say.
Right.
So if you tell me, hey, I'm gonna have this back in 2 days or 3 days, that's what I'm going off of.
Right.
And it just ain't work. Where I come from, we kind of we was raised and lived off your words.
Yeah.
That's why when I told you I was coming, I'm coming.
Right.
The only way I don't come is if something permits me from coming. Yeah. But I'm coming.
Cause cause like I said, like I sent out emails. I sent out emails because, like, he was like, because Hood was like saying something about, I don't want everybody having my phone number. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole purpose of having an email. That's why I asked for everybody's email so I can send them their pictures, and then I don't get any response back. When I get an email, 9 times out of 10, I get a phone alert. But then again, I check my email. I check for my emails because I know I get sent stuff all the time. Mm-hmm. I have 3 different emails. I have my main email, then I have my Baltimore Paparazzi email, then I have my In the Spotlight email. So, I check my stuff all the time. So I'm not understanding. And this is you're doing a business. You're doing business. So, yeah, I don't want you texting my phone. I don't know who you are. Yeah. I mean, that's like. It's like I kid around and say all the time. Like, I don't like my picture taken. I don't like to be on camera. I don't like to be none of that. And I tell people all the time, I don't want my picture taken. I got warrants. I ain't got no warrants, but I just don't like my picture taken. Mm-hmm. So I don't want people texting me and I don't know who they are. Because I've had some bad experiences with females thinking that I'm with their man and they find my information and want to be hitting me and stuff. Oh, we done went into the second song. That was Why I'm Never Here. Why I'm Here. What was it?
Why I'm Forever Here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You sent me another one, but I don't remember what it was. I'm mad. They switched that system up like that. I'm mad I can't hear this damn music. But the people listening again, well, not on mine. Sorry, guys. Apologize. But, I'm just the type of person, I hate to be running late.
Yeah, especially when you're doing business, because it say too much about you. When I was growing up, I said, damn, I'm gonna be just 6'10". My GPS say 6'10". I said, shit. I ain't got nobody to call. Damn, let me just jam my buckle down. And I just, Audi was trying to, I don't know, he was trying to get my attention because I got an old school. And I guess he didn't know my car was running like that. And, well, now, I hit that thing on him. I was like,
he got fooled.
Quick.
He got fooled. Yeah, usually I don't worry about people being here at 6. because especially if you've never been here. But like I was late last week because my ride didn't show up, so I bought a car yesterday. So that's why 3D hit me. He was like, "You good?" I was like, "I'll be there by 6." So I'm shooting a video right now. He's like, "I'm just checking on you." I said, I bought a car yesterday. I bought me a little $600 car. Cause I was tired of my truck's been sitting there. I gotta get my truck fixed. But
that's a lick. Shoot, whenever a lick come around like that, you gotta hit that lick, especially if it's beneficial.
yeah, so it needs some work done to it. It's my power steering's leaking. The car reminds me of my Infiniti that I had because it's about the same color and about almost the same size. But my Infiniti had a fucking power steering leak. I was like, I can't get away from it.
Okay.
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, cars always have something going on with them. Always. Especially old schools.
And like I said, this is a 2001, so it's like 16 years old.
I got an 83.
I had a 91 Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
I love that car. Big body, trunk that you can fit like 10 people in there.
Yeah.
I said that shit out loud. My brothers looked at me. I said, "Oh, did I say that out loud?" And we're back. I hope y'all enjoyed those 2 songs because on our end we couldn't hear them. So yeah, but those songs will be in my playlist once we get the system back up and running like it's supposed to be. Actually, we just moved into this room. We were in the little room. We moved in, so we're upgrading. We're getting there. We're getting there. So yeah. So it's just it's like with any business, you gotta
evolve.
We got
take steps. Steps and patience and dedication.
So are you going to be on the next Blazer stage? Because we got one come up the end of June. Has he even talked to you about that?
Nah, he ain't even talked to me. But I will be in the building. Yeah,
we it's the last Thursday of the month, so I'm not sure exactly what that date is. But yeah, I mean I'm glad that because people been asking me when I was gonna start my shows back up. So I had Hood and Unknown for an interview. So we were talking about it. We were talking about the show or whatever. He was like, "Yo, Lisa, we should start the show back up." I was like, "Sure." I get a phone call next day. "Yo, we got the last Thursday of the month." That damn quick, yo.
He set it up. Got it popping.
I was like, that damn quick. He was like, "Yeah, I don't play around." Oh my God. So
I just thought about that last week of June. I might be in Mississippi. I might be. If it's the last week, I'm gonna be in Mississippi.
Yeah, I think it's the last Thursday. I think it said the last Thursday in June. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure if you're gonna be able to be there, you're gonna be there. What's that? The 29th.
The 29th. I don't know, cause I might be doing the show in Las Vegas on June 30th.
Oh my goodness, you got a lot. You got a lot going on.
I've been networking with the next person. I've been trying to get it. This year, I'm doing what my dad told me, put pressure on. Pressure gonna bust pipes. So that's why I want, this album is it's called The Life of Jon. It's it's a good album. It's gonna be got a couple singles on there, but I can't wait to see the response Jacktown give me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to see what the world think too. But it's fire though. That Why I'm Forever Here and Letter to the DMV, both of those are off the album.
Oh, okay. All right, so I kind of got exclusives here. I always seem to get exclusives. Yeah. You kind of remind me of, like I was telling you about my friend Baltimore Big Steve, with the moves that you're making. Like I said, Las Vegas. You traveling, going to Midwest, you go to New Jersey, you're doing all this stuff and you're making all these moves and you're making all these connections. And Steve, like I said, Steve does the same thing. Like he drives around New Orleans like he's from there. No lie.
That's crazy. New Orleans ain't a place you want to be lacking.
Let me tell you.
Will get you.
We drove down this one street. He said, "You see that right there? You see that bar right there?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, that's baby's father's bar." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Try to get a picture of it." Mind you, I'm a white lady with a camera in a car driving real slow. Right. I was like, "You trying to get me shot in this bitch. That's what you trying to get." But he was driving around like he knew where he was going. Like he was like, "All right, well, this is where such and such used to be. This is where such." I'm like, "Steve, you from Baltimore." But because he had such love for like the Hot Boys, and that time period of music. He's got Turk on the album from Louisiana to Baltimore. He's got Turk on the album. He's friends with BG's mother.
Wow.
Like because of all the stuff that he's done, he's became friends with BG's mother, and like he goes to Houston, and he went to South by Southwest. He went to Puerto Rico and did shows. He goes to Atlanta. He out in LA, and he just had me call about a damn hotel in Vegas to find out some information for him. I'm like, when did I become your damn secretary? But I'm traveling with you, so I'm going places, so I'm not even going to complain because nobody else is taking me anywhere.
Yeah.
But that's what I like to see. Mm-hmm. Me personally, somebody that's in this scene, in the music scene, I love to see artists making those moves.
Yeah, you got to. If you really want to show these people that this really what you want to do, because if you don't, you kind of just talking it in the way. So that's why any opportunity come my way, anybody call me for a show, I don't care where you at. If you're in the United States, I'm coming. I don't really like to fly though, so we driving to the
Yeah,
my dad was telling me he don't want me to drive to Vegas. Cause it's far. I said, Dad, I don't know. Cause I don't like flying. Cause
right.
I'm one of them people who always think about the negative stuff. Like, man, we gonna get up here, and all of a sudden be looking out the window, and then the motor gonna start smoking, and then I'm be the first one talking about, "Oh, let me off." And I'm stuck because I ain't got no parachute, and I'm thinking to myself, why did I get on this plane?
Right.
So I be like, nah, I'ma just chill. We driving.
Oh, that's a long drive.
Yeah. Plus I like to smoke too, so I can't smoke on no plane because I ain't rich, so I ain't got no jets. But that that's gonna all change in the future. But I'm just an underground hustler from the town. Jackson, Mississippi. We from downtown. We some, people who came up out First Street. Cohee. Miracle Park. I got partners over in Georgetown, Wood Street, Shady Oaks. The whole city, North Jackson, South Jackson. So we just been trying to grind everybody on the same ground. It's a new dude down there though, in my city named Keith and Man Promotion. Shout out to Keith and Man Promotion. I ain't never got a chance to meet you yet, but he a new promoter down there. He have been putting everybody on in the Jackson area. And he's showing love and putting boys out there. So when I come home, I'm looking to work with Keith Man Production too.
Wow. I mean, to me that's what it's all about. It's,
networking, showing love.
Yeah, and it's all about trying to, almost like the whole scratch my back, I scratch your back kind of thing. But a lot of people have forgotten that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because everybody want to play like they already got it.
Right, and they really don't.
They really don't.
And like I said, like with Steve, I don't know, like if you've reached out, like Steve will reach out to people and be like, yo, I'm going to Atlanta on such and such a day, like, give them like months ahead of time, and be like, on such and such a day. If there's anybody that wants to come along, hit my inbox, and everything, like, and they don't take advantage of it.
They don't want it. that's
You
that's
know,
almost like being a wide receiver and a quarterback throwing you the ball, you won't catch it. And one reason you saying you ain't gonna catch it because it looked like he overthrew it and you had to really run too hard to go get it. No, boy, you better go get that.
right. And that's what gets me every single time with the things that happen in the music scene. Like you've reached out to certain people, be like, look, I got a show in New Jersey. I can see if he got another spot for you. Da 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 da. Let me know.
Yeah, I always do that.
And then when when they see you start building and start making a better name for yourself, and then they turn around and be like, man, yeah, I asked him to do the, like, wait a minute, hold up. I gave you many opportunities to jump right on with me. Not even a bandwagon, but to hop on the bus with me.
Yeah.
And you I don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. Like, a lot of people like, like, for instance, when I was in a group, everybody that was in the group, everybody wanted to say that they wanted to rap, but when things ain't really go the way everybody really wanted them to go in like 05, in 06 we started taking over like neighborhoods. People went Hollywood. One thing you can't do, you can't go Hollywood, especially when you in the hood. We finna go back to the same neighborhood. You gonna be over my house, ask me for something to drink. But in front of these folks, you wanna play Hollywood. You can't do that. You gotta be real all the way through, and that's what gonna always prevail, about anything, being real and telling the truth. That's why I don't never rap about, you ain't gonna never hear no music from Jon Jon talking about I was trapping. I did sell weed before at points in my life in Jackson. And I did a little something up here, got in trouble, went to jail. That's when you realize jail ain't fun and ain't nobody coming. And the worst thing to do is go out of state and go to jail.
Yeah.
Man, if your family won't come get you in your city and you in jail, they for sure ain't coming to get you. When I went to jail in Jackson, I had to tell my dad what my money was to come get me out. Cause they ain't had nothing to put up.
Right.
And if they did, they ain't really want to spend it on me.
Right. It was like,
that's your problem. You did it.
You did
so,
it. Look, I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen.
Once I realized what jail was, and I told my dad what my money was to come get me, I said I ain't going back up and down. If I go in there, it's gonna be for a real good reason. I was trying to really come up, and if I would have got away, I would have been set. But if it ain't on some circumstances like that, I ain't going to jail no time soon. I like making money. I like meeting people. I like going places. I like diamonds. As you can see, I like jewelry and stuff. So I can't have all this in jail.
And I know one thing else you can't have in jail, and that's that damn jar drink from Gentleman 10.
Yeah.
Yo, you didn't even drink that shit. You had that shit on stage, and then it just sat there on the stage after you got off. I looked at that shit. I was like, damn, Jon Jon.
I was so thrilled at that, man. They was selling them edibles. As soon as I heard them say that they had them edibles, man, me and my partner, we went back there and bought all of them, except for like one brownie. Man, we bought all of them, and we just was eating them whole. The girl was like, hold up, just eat half. I'm like, nah, we the Rolling Stones of weed, we do this.
Yeah, but you was feeling that shit.
Oh, man, I had to drink, and I got up on stage. That was the first time I almost bust out laughing. I was so geeked up, I almost bust out laughing while I was rapping. I said, hell no, let me put this cup down for a second.
Yeah, because you said it right there on the stage, right by
I ain't even come back.
No, it was still sitting there at the end of the night, yo, when they was picking up, cleaning up. Somebody's like, well, who the hell? I said, that's Jon Jon. I'm snitching on him.
Big ass cup of shit right there. I was like, dude, I was so dope. I was in there, because I was, well before I go anywhere, I always get right,
Yeah.
And I don't do nothing but smoke weed. I smoke weed, so I sip drink too every now and then. But I did that when it first came out, so it's old to me now. Right. But all I do is smoke weed. I don't smoke cigars, blacks, cigarettes, nothing. I don't smoke none but weed. But when I do, I be, like before I came here, there was an hour away from where I was at. I hopped in the old school 83 dog and hit the slab, and before I knew it, GPS took me right outside. I pulled up. I had to make sure I could park where I did.
Right.
Came right on in.
Right. But yeah, so let everybody know where they can find you at, find your music at, anything that you want them to be able to find.
Okay, you can find the music on iTunes, and you can find. I got a web page. It's Jon Jon Da Phenomenon, and then we got a Reverb page. Go check out the Reverb Nation page. Got a lot of music on that Jon Jon Da Phenomenon on there. I got a Vivo channel. It's Jon Jon Da Phenomenon Vivo. Twitter, Instagram, Jon Jon Da Phenomenon. Twitter's the same thing. Hit me up. You want to do some features, some shows. No matter what year, Jacktown, we coming. And when we come like this here. We ain't coming. We ain't worrying about the situation. We ain't thinking about no circumstances. We smart and we sharp out here. So we just out here trying to get it. Representing Jacktown, Mississippi, downtown 601-39202. Mr. Mr. North Lamar, street legend. Just like this here. That's how we rockin'.
All right, actually you can just go and Google him because that's what I did.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure how to spell phenomenon because some people spell it correctly, some people don't, some people whatever. So I had to, before I was making the flyer, I was like, so I went and looked, and I was like, oh, he got a Facebook page. I didn't even know he had a Facebook page. Like like a lot of people that perform and I'm doing pictures for them, like I'm not Facebook friends with them because they could just go and like my Baltimore Paparazzi page because that's all they're there for is just my pictures. Yeah. So that's all they really need to do is just go like the Bono Paparazzi page. But you got pictures on there from a couple years ago. You got pictures on there from this last time. Like
I got the matter of fact on my website is the picture that you took of me at the hot spot.
Okay.
I put that when I had on that blue Nike T-shirt. That's the picture that's on my website.
Yep. That's like I said. That's why I take the pictures so you can use them for whatever. That's the whole purpose of like me not putting my watermark because I got a watermark that goes straight across the middle and my logo goes right down the corner because people was cutting my stuff off.
Yeah.
So I was like, can't cut this watermark right in the middle. Everybody's like, Lisa, why you put it right across my face? Because your face was there. That's why. So I think my girl Plex and Charlie are next. I think that's them outside. They getting ready to do their show, Talk of the Town. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about this time because 2 weeks ago we had a nice little conversation in here. I actually stuck around. I actually have some things to do tonight. But I thank you for coming through.
My pleasure. June 25th. I'm tripping. June 25th. The Life of Jon. Dropping on iTunes, worldwide, Amazon. Get it. Go look for it.
All right. Like I can't wait. Like I said, I'm gonna go listen to this music that you all got to hear because I got it in my email. So next week, shit, I don't even know. My book is, where's my book at? Where's my book? Next week, what's next week? Next week is June? Yeah. June.
Now we doing albums, and it's been like 5 years since my last album. I can't lose on this one.
No. Next Saturday, I got the founder of Hard Body Radio, Skipper, and my pain in the ass CEO 3D. Next Friday, I'll be in New Haven, Pennsylvania with Steve. He's doing a show. Next following Saturday, I have TikTok in here, and then the 11th. I'm at a Gemini Affair, which is a male exotic dancer party that I'm shooting. 16th is the female exotic dancers that I'm shooting. And then back here for my man Del Buck. And then I leave from here and go to my booking manager's birthday party. And then the 25th, I have the Auto Bar. So when you drop your stuff, I will be at the Auto Bar with Billy Live in Wisdom Court. Doing the Wisdom Court Summer Jam event. So I thank you all for tuning in. We'll be looking for more music from you, Jon Jon. Definitely, I'm sure I'm going to have you back on here sometime or another. No, I'm definitely got to get you back on here with some more music.
For sure. I'm coming. Let me know.
Right. So I thank you all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.